I'm blurry. Hi, everybody. Think I need to am I blurry to you guys? I'm blurry. Hi, everybody. Think I need to am I blurry to you guys? I'm blurry. Hi, everybody. Okay, let me mute this. Hang on. Okay, that's better. Can you guys hear me? Why am I blurry? This is crazy. One of these days, I'm going to pull off one of these without a problem. I'm about to wipe my camera, so if I disappear, that's why. Okay, yeah, I got some problems here. Well, it's trying to, as like last week, it's trying to storm here again. So my internet is a little lower than than usual. So that might be why I'm blurry. Otherwise, I don't know why I'm blurry. No idea. Let's see if I can move the camera a little closer. I'm still blurry. Okay, so who all we got here tonight? Let's see. Hi, Mando Bug. How you doing? You guys got soccer tonight? Hi, Catherine. I'm a little blurry. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I don't understand. Thea, how you doing? She's saying hi to everybody. Hi, PJ. Yeah, you made it. How was your anniversary? Happy belated anniversary. Let's see, Catherine. I don't have any more light to give it, unfortunately. Um, I broke my other set of lights. Go ahead. Ask me how. Go ahead. Marquita, I, I got something to say about you. So she says, hey, everybody. Hope y'all are having a good evening. I know. I know, right? It's like, for some reason, Wednesdays are like this cosmic weird day for me. And now my dogs want to start. No. Just we're having a good time either way. I don't care. I'm happy to be here. This is great. Oh, I'm glad you had a great dinner. Okay, so how's everybody doing tonight? I know I just asked that. Um, I have a few things I want to chat about, but for the most part, I just want to know what you guys are up to, what we're working on, and what big plans we might have if we have any. Do we? Do we? Um. Okay. How did I break my lights? Well, it's a story about a dog. Well, actually, two dogs. We have three dogs total. One is a Champagne Pit named Zeus. One is a Boxweiler, which is a boxer and a Rottweiler mix named Poppy. And one is this, I don't know, she's Pitbull, Chocolate Lab, something else mutt named Cisco, named after Benjamin Sisko from Star Trek. Yes, I'm a geek. She's named after a character from DS9. Anyway, Poppy and Cisco don't particularly like each other. So we kind of try to keep them a little separated. They, for the most part, they're okay, but there are moments when they just want to fight. And on this particular day, I was actually setting up my lights in here to film, and it just so happens that they decided they wanted to wage war against each other. So as I was trying to get out of here to get to them, I had this power cord that was running everything, and I tripped over the power cord, and all my lights just went bam. Now I had 4 lights total. I cracked one, but it still works. The other 2 are okay, but I destroyed the 4th one. So I have to replace it. So that's how I broke the light. So that's why I have a little less light than I normally would. So yeah, that's the story of why I'm down a light. Let's see, who else came in? Let's see, I saw Marquita. Hi, VJ. Hey, Lacy. What's up, girl? Anybody else come in? What are you guys talking about? You guys talking about things you're making? Let's see. Marquita, you've been editing an episode all day and still a bit sick. Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. So nothing big's going on. I'm kind of grateful that I'm not sick. I got my first dose of the COVID vaccine yesterday. And I'd heard like, oh my God, you're gonna be so sick and this and that. But other than a sore arm, I'm doing pretty good. So I'm kind of grateful for that. Let's see. Catherine, you're crocheting a V-stitch half double crochet Afghan. Half double crochet. You know how I love that. What are you making it out of? Let's see. Amanda, you just finished blocking a simple asymmetric mohair shawl. Is this the one you've been posting about that was flying off your hook? That was pretty. That was very pretty. Oh, you broke a light trying to break up a fight too, or just tripped over the cord? Hey, Sue. Welcome to the chat. Lacy, you're crocheting a new top. A top, a crop top, tank top, what kind of top? And out of what? Catherine, you're using Cascade Yarns 220 wool. Cascade Yarns, I'm assuming, is the brand. Give me more details, please. Why is my mouse not working? There it goes. See, PJ, you're making a corner-to-corner blanket for your son and daughter-in-law for Christmas. You're using Scarfy yarn in the colorway navy and silver. I bet that's pretty. Well, you guys have a whole lot of things going on. So let me share a couple of things I've got going. Let me get PJ's comment off of here real quick. There we go. So, Marquita, I have you to blame for this. This is your fault. Marquita has been making these poofs, okay? And she put up a challenge for people to make them. So I have started making them. Funny story, as I was waiting to get my shot yesterday, I was sitting in CVS, and as I do a lot, I always take like a crochet project with me because I just do not like just to sit and stare at a phone. So I'm just crocheting along, la la la, and the woman sitting across from me is like, "What are you making?" And I was like, "A back poof." She's like, "Is that cotton?" And I said, "Yes." She's like, "Do you sell them?" I was like, "Not yet. Why? Are you interested?" She's like, "Here's my card. When you're ready to sell them, contact me." And I was like, "Okay." So, Marquita, if you didn't know, there's a market for the poofs. So you might want to get to selling those or put baskets together. So I thank you for getting me started on these. But on the other hand, I have enough projects, and here you come giving me another one. Thanks. But I mean, there are worse problems to have. But I just wasn't expecting that at all. So there you go. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Sue is still teaching herself the basics of crochet. She's a total noob. Oh, you're in the right place because we're a mixture of, I don't know, I guess we're what, intermediates and up, I'd say. I don't know. We're a cool group, Sue, so you're in good company. If you have any questions, throw them out there and one of us will answer them. What's Lacy said? So I'm playing with some thoughts, kind of. Lacy's thinking. This is always good. I think it is an off-the-shoulders tank top. It's a strip of ribbing that goes across the boobs and shoulders. I don't know about the bottom just yet. What color? What colors? More details. Amanda, have you tried using a poof yet? I watched Marquita's video, but I haven't tried one yet. I haven't tried using one yet, but the texture of it, that is definitely one of those, make a bubble bath, light some candles, get comfy, get your favorite bath bomb or your bath splash, whatever. Yeah. I have a feeling that these are going to be very nice. Marquita, have you used them yet? PJ saying everyone starts as a newbie. You started in January of 2020. I've seen. I'm pretty sure I've seen some of your stuff on Instagram, PJ. I think. I'm pretty sure I have. Let's see if I missed anybody. Oh, yeah, that shawl? Okay, cool. You bought more yarn to make another. And no fight. I was just being clumsy. Oh, okay. Well, either way, really, I was just like, I was almost as crushed as the light was when I realized what had happened. But, oh, well, what are you going to do? Gotta love dogs. Yeah, it's a good thing I love them because I was not happy when I broke that light. Not at all. Of course, I wasn't happy they were fighting either. But I really wasn't happy when I came back after breaking them up and I'd broken a light. The only good thing was it wasn't one of my bigger ones. It was one of the smaller ones. But you don't realize how much light each of these lights give off until you're down one. So, yeah. I want to make sure I haven't missed anybody. If you said something and I missed it, go ahead and post it again because, I'm still trying to get the hang of this. Okay, Marquita, she says she has used them and prefer the new peaches and cream yarns, smaller yarn and tighter spin than the typical lily and peaches yarn. The smaller suds up a lot better. Well, I got a secret for you, Marquita. I didn't use peaches and cream or lily and cream. I used Rainbow 8-4. This to be exact. Where am I camera? I just put two of these together. So I double stranded it. It's come up really nice. PJ, you're a pattern tester also? Wow. So you've gone from learning how to crochet in January of 2020 to being a pattern tester. A year and a half later. That's impressive. So Sue, yep. Sue, you may be a beginner now, but this time next year, you may be running circles around me. Let's see, Marquita, you actually talk about it in your episode that you're editing. Okay. Well, as soon as you get that done, I'll make sure I watch it. Okay, it's starting to rain and storm here, so if I go silent or I disappear, that's why. Hopefully, it'll stay calm and nothing bad will happen. See, PJ, it sounds like you're in the right place and have become just as addicted as the rest of us. Yeah, crocheting is definitely one of those things that it gets in your blood, and once it's in there, it's not leaving. I don't imagine. I mean, there have been times when I've like quit crocheting for periods of time, but this particular time that I started back in 2019, it seems so stuck, and I don't see me ever putting the hook down unless, like, I literally just can't pick one up again. So, knock on wood, it never happens. But yeah, it gets in your blood, and it's just something about crafting with hooks that, I mean, as many crafts as I do, I always come back to crochet. I mean, I do a variety of different crafts. I chainmail, I wire weave, I bead loom. I have a regular fiber loom. I do resin. I do a million different crafts, but the one that I come back to when I'm like really needing to like get something done is crochet. Let's see. The rainbow yarn is very similar to the new peaches and cream. I'm glad there's a new peaches and cream because I didn't like the old peaches and cream. Let's see, Lacy. The yarn is salmon, sparkle, merino, cashmere, stellina. Wow. And a DK from Knit Crate and 50 alpaca, 25 Peruvian Highland Merino wool blend, 25 Surrey alpaca, and a safe green and DK from Knit Crate also. Okay, that sounds soft and sparkly. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, you do resin too? What do you make with your resin? I was really into the little figurines, but I actually have the mold for crochet hooks. And I think I'm going to like dabble with those and see what I can come up with. I also do like, I don't know, I have like probably 300 different resin molds. I'm also one of those people that when I go into a craft, I go in a little crazy, and I tend to like want to buy pretty much everything I can get for the craft that I can find in like one fell swoop. So when I actually started with resin, which would be probably this time last year, I think I probably spent, I mean, I'm not going to tell you because it's embarrassing, a lot of money on resin supplies, just put it that way. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to do crochet hooks this time around. Let's see. What else are we saying? The salmon is sparkly and is a lovely contrast to the matte neutral of the green. That sounds pretty. See, Petra says she cross stitches needle points and makes latchhook rugs. Latchhook was one of my very first crafts that I picked up. I started this as a child, yep. I was hospitalized a lot and my aunt taught me how to craft. Yeah, I started when I crafted when I was like little too. I started crocheting. I think I told the story on Mandabug's Live that I spent a year pretty much down and out when I was like 11 or 12. And that's when I started crocheting because there wasn't how much left I could do. Please forgive her typo. She's exhausted. She's living on coffee and fumes right now for sure. Oh, girl. You might want to at least throw in a fat-free cookie. Hope you get some rest soon. Yeah, I do have resin molds for hooks. Yeah, I tripped over them. I found them when I was looking for something else. I was like, oh, I have to get these. So I'm just trying to decide what I want to, how I want to decorate them. So, but I've got the molds, I've got the resin. I have to decide what style I want to make. So that's what I'm waiting for. PJ, thank you. Yes, please hit the thumbs up if you like the chat. If you don't like chat, you can hit the thumbs down. It won't hurt my feelings, really. Well, it probably will, but I won't know who did it. So, okay. Either way, views of you, so thanks. Let's see. But yeah, you just got the crochet hooks last week. You've got 200 molds. The main thing I sell the best is the little coffins and deer antler jewelry trays. Yeah, I've got jewelry tray molds too. My daughter actually, that's her area. She loves to do the trays and the holders. She does a lot of those, like jewelry holders and stuff like that. Oh, if I make some with glitter or shimmer, I'll be your first customer. Well, glitter was definitely on the radar because I'm a big fan of glitter too. So I'll keep that in mind. Man, I think I only read half your comment. Let me see. Oh, your partner has a lathe he plans to use someday. Oh, yes. Custom hooks, wood hooks. Yeah, I'm not a fan of wood hooks. I have a feeling that the wood hooks I've had weren't the best quality. So I think if I actually got some handcrafted ones, I probably like them better. So if you ever get that up and running, let me know. We'll just be up here trading hooks. I'll be giving Marquita some resin ones with glitter. You can give me some wood ones. We'll just trade them around. Speaking of hooks, have you guys seen my latest video? I started the hook series. I reviewed 3 hooks. It's been an interesting experience so far, let me tell you. Let's see. Okay, Thea's partner has a lathe as well. He makes pens and razors, but no crochet hooks as yet. Get him on the crochet hook train. Oh yeah, you can turn resin. That's true. Good point. Let's see. You just bought a couple of hand-carved wood hooks from a girl on IG, and it hooks like a dream. Cool. Maybe that's a problem. I really need to find somebody that knows what they're doing when they're making hooks. See, Catherine had to step out for a minute to help her hubby. She said she lied. The V-stitch Afghan is Cascade Echo wool, and she's finishing up another Afghan called the Harlequin stitch with the 220 wool. I've never done a Harlequin stitch. I hear a lot about it, but I've never done it. Is it a hard stitch? Yeah, the gold hook, excuse me. Yeah, the Clover soft touch. Yeah, it's a minion hook. If I were a minion, it'd probably be a perfect size for me. But I've got decent sized hands, and I mean, look at this. Here's my hand. There's the hook. This was never going to be a thing, ever. Never going to work. But if I could actually figure out how to hold the hook, it crocheted lovely, wonderfully. But it was just way too small for my hand. But it was funny. Maybe we need Lacy's husband to make one like the Odyssey, but with no weight. Lacy, could you make that happen? That would be amazing. Because the Odyssey, I know I didn't say this a whole lot, but just in case I didn't get my point across. The Odyssey is heavy. So, yeah, that would be so awesome if that could happen. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Oh, that's cool. Finish it. Leave a comment. Hit the like button. Do all the things. See, you've bought the lathe turn resin diamond painting pens. Oh yeah, I love their look. I've seen those. I've been tempted. So tempted. Let's see, Lacy likes you like the weight of the Odyssey. Oh, I love how the Odyssey crochets, but it's just way too heavy for me. You know, in case I didn't mention that only half a million times in the video. And as someone, I think it was Catherine, pointed out in the comments. Okay, so I was actually telling you about things I was working on. So I told you about the poof. And I'm also about to release a pattern on my Etsy and Ravelry for a new fingerless glove. So I've actually been finalizing that pattern and trying to get some pictures, and that's been an interesting adventure. I'm hoping I can actually release it tonight, but it's probably not going to go out until tomorrow. But I like it. I think it's pretty. Yeah, the Odyssey was really wreaking havoc with my wrist. Maybe if I wore a wrist brace or a wrist weight or something, I don't know, but I can't use it. I was sad because it's a beautiful hook, and like I said, it crocheted beautifully, but it's just too heavy for me to use for any length of time. Lacy, it's for a fingerless glove. If you're talking to me. Yeah, I like the resin stuff that has flowers too. I've got, like I said, when I went in hard when I bought the supply. So I've got all kinds of stuff to put in the resin. I've got glitter, I've got flecks, I've got flowers, I've got confetti. You name it, I could pretty much stick it in a resin hook. So I just need to ponder what I want to put in them. Let's see. So yeah, I told you about the poof, told you about the fingerless gloves. I'm still working on my daughter's Afghan that she's been asking for 2 years. So yeah, still working on that. Of course, I'm going to give you a little bit of sneak peek of the glove because I have to tell this story. My daughter I love her, but she's a weirdo. She likes things. She likes normal things, but she likes them made in like different ways. So as I was making these gloves, she loves the style of it, but she does not like regular yarn. I mean, she isn't a fan. So she didn't ask me to make one in like a regular yarn because she wanted that was a neutral color. So I made her this one. Well, I made 2 of them, but this is the neutral color one. Okay. So she's going to wear that. She loves that one. But she also wanted me to make one out of nylon thread. Now, I use a lot of nylon thread when I'm making coin purses and bags and stuff. But that's for like really tight stitches. You don't really want to like try to make any sort of stitch that's going to have any looseness at all whatsoever with nylon thread because it's kind of a pain. And it can hurt because you have to pull really hard. But I went ahead and I attempted to make the nylon glove. Here it is. Only problem is it doesn't fit. I forgot to take into account that nylon thread doesn't stretch as much as regular cotton. So I'm probably going to have to make this thing twice the size of a normal one just to get it to fit her hand. So that's been fun. So that's my next thing. I'm going to see if I can't figure out how to make it in that thread so that, she'll wear it. And I've got a couple other patterns I'm working on. I've still got the Afghan pattern that I can't get to work up the way I can see it in my head, which is driving me crazy, but you'll have that. And let's see, that's about all I'm working on right now. And of course I'm working on other videos. So anybody have anything else you guys want to bring up, chat about, or talk about, or complain about? Anybody seen any new, especially interesting patterns floating around out there? Lacy's saying there's a girl who dyes yarn in a liver shop, but she has stitch markers with flowers and such in them. I have a love-hate relationship with like special stitch markers. I have some unique stitch markers that people have made for me, and I love them. But I'm kind of afraid to use them sometimes because unless it's a project that I know I'm going to finish, I don't want to use like a really pretty stitch marker and then like put it like on a project and then put it in a bag somewhere and then forget about it. And then I'm like, where are all my pretty stitch markers? Then I have to go through all of my works in progress, which there are many, and try to find these stitch markers. So I tend to just use like your plain old variety stitch markers, but I do have some pretty ones. Actually, I just ordered some pretty ones from J Hook Crochet Reggie, and I'm waiting for them to come in. So there's that. I wonder, did the chat go back to 60 seconds per, or are you guys just, am I lagging? I could be lagging. I don't know. Yeah, I do too, but this was kind of my fault. I should have known that I was going to have to resize because there's no give to that nylon yarn, that nylon thread. I know there's no give to it. I used it enough. It just didn't occur to me that I would have to compensate for it more than I would for like another yarn. But yeah, my bad. But to her and her daughter's credit, if it wasn't for the two of them coming up with some crazy things that they wanted, I wouldn't know how to do, half the things I know how to do. So, I mean, my granddaughter's the reason why I actually started doing wearables because she asked me for a sweater. And I had never made a wearable in my life at that point. I had made scarves, I've made fingerless gloves, I've made hats, but I had never made like a sweater or a shirt or anything like that. But she came along and said she wanted a sweater, so I learned how to make a sweater. I learned how to do the gingham stitch because my daughter wanted the buffalo print hat and scarf set, which is buffalo is the red, black, and white. Red, black, and gray. I can't talk. So I learned the gingham stitch so that I can make those for her. I learned to do corner to corner rectangle because the kid promised a friend of hers that I would make her a Nightmare Before Christmas scarf. So, yeah, if one is one for those two, I'd probably still be making Afghans. So I guess I should thank them more than anything. No, they still drive me crazy. Let's see. Let me see what I'm missing in chat. You guys are chatty. I love it. Let's see. Make sure resin stuff. Yes, Catherine was the one making fun of me saying how many times I said the Odyssey hook was heavy. It is heavy. It can't be said enough. Yeah, gotta love them. What are you gonna do? If nothing else, they keep life interesting. The glove, thank you. I was kind of, I think it's kind of cute too. If I'm being honest, I was surprised how the pattern turned out. I'm happy with the pattern. Yes, Mandibug Crafts just put out the details for her MCAL. And yes, I know I'm probably going to participate, and I know you're excited because I'm not even totally sure what we're making, but it sounds cute. So I'm just going to like roll with it. Yeah, it's here. Here's my, is this mine? No, where's mine? Here's mine. I'll put it on. Somehow I doubt you guys are going to like run out overnight and create this pattern and put it up on Etsy and try to outsell me. So I think it's safe for me to show this off a little bit to you guys. This is what it looks like on. You see it? Let me take Marquita's. Yes. This is the what I've called the Ren Fair fingerless glove. And I'm calling it Ren Fair because back in my younger days, I used to go to a lot of Renaissance fairs, and we were dressed up for them. And I would wear this basically a chainmail hand cover, and this is what it pretty much looked like. So yeah. So the little loop goes over your middle finger. Oops, hide that. Let's see. Lacy saying, I'm all the way extra. I have to use pretty stitch markers and pretty yarn and pretty hooks. I ordered 3 sets of Star Trek stitch markers from Reggie. Yeah, her stitch markers are pretty. And yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with being extra. I could be very extra. And I'm getting that way of yarn. Like in what I said in my video with using the acrylic, I haven't used like a regular store-bought acrylic in so long. It felt completely and totally foreign to me to use that yarn. And I was not trying to slam people who use acrylic yarns, because most of us started out on acrylics. That's how we learned how. And like, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't know how to crochet. It's just that now that I've like moved on to like acrylic blends and higher end acrylics, store bought, I can't use Red Heart at all, other than like the With Love and the stripes. I can use those, but the stripes I have to moisturize quite a bit to use it, because it scratches in my hands. So, but yeah, I'm just not in the habit of using them anymore. So now when I pick one up, it just feels weird. So I get the extra thing. I'm getting that way of yarn. Yeah, I'm kind of yeah. Between my love of cotton and bamboo, and why am I forgetting the name of the sheep? Somebody help me here. Merino wool. Yeah, regular acrylics just the acrylics I've been using now are acrylics and cotton, acrylics and bamboo. So yeah, regular acrylics just feel foreign to me now. Let's see. I'm falling behind in the chat. When your kids promise you'll make stuff for other people, just wait. Just wait. Yeah. She's good for that. I'm alone can make that. How do you know? She's made that promise to a lot of people. That's how I ended up making the flag Afghan I made. She works for an organization that helps homeless veterans, and she basically promised them that I'd make them this Afghan for their raffle. If I never see another star again, it'll be too soon. Crocheting those stars was horrible. Took forever. Ugh. Let's see. Yeah, see, I'm nervous about them too. I don't really like to like. I like them so much I don't want to use them, which kind of defeats the purpose, right? So yeah, I guess we should both kind of get over that. Yes, we're all extra. We're all a little extra. Let's just admit it. We all make rookie mistakes. I messed up my grandson's blanket and didn't notice until I was almost done. I had to. Oh. You had to go back to row 16 to fix it. It was that bad, the mistake. Because I think if I had to go back that far, I would have to like figure out if I could fake it and to fix it. See, watching me explain to my husband why I need another size G crochet hook that costs $50 is like great drama. I have it down to an art. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm a bit like that with hooks though. Um, Once I find a hook I like, I want them all. And as you know, if you buy every hook of a brand, that gets pricey. Like I'm about to buy the full set of Addy Maxi swings, and I know it's going to set me back probably $150. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close my eyes, take my breath, and click buy. Probably I've set myself a goal that I have to make so much money on my crochet before I will allow myself to do it. But trust and believe, the moment that I meet that threshold, I'm buying that full set. I mean, I have 3 of them now, so it's not like I'm completely and totally deprived of Addy Maxis. But I want them all. I want them all, and I want them all in Maxi. And I really want them now, but I'm making myself wait. Every once in a while, I do have some self-control. But you see my daughter's face every time I come in. Every time there's a Hobie bag that's at the door. She's like, more? Really, Mom? More? And I'm like, yes, more. Because you can never have too much Hobie. So, you know, we all have our issues, I guess. Let's see, Catherine said, I saw on another podcast, the Farmhouse Granny Square Afghan from Annie's, and it comes with the cutest rooster pillow pattern. Oh, a rooster? I bet that's cute. I have a thing for black and white cows, so I have a lot of cow print stuff. But the Farmhouse Granny Square Afghan. Alrighty. I'll have to look into that one because I'm always looking for a new interesting Afghan pattern. Yes, it's Metallica. You should have known it was Metallica. Yes, it's Metallica. Oh, that's right. I showed you the other one. I meant to tell you that I was going to make one in Metallica, and I didn't get around to telling you that. Or you went on vacation or something. I don't know. But yes, that one's made in Metallica. I could do a tutorial on gingham. It's easier than it looks, especially once you get the rhythm of it down. Once you get the rhythm of it down, it's not hard. Something that a lot of people get hung up on is that they're like, I can see the other yarn through what the yarn I'm working with, and they don't realize that that's kind of the point. If you look at a gingham fabric, you can see all the colors of the threads running through it. That's what gives the gingham the texture. It's not supposed to be solid blocks of color. It's supposed to be the primary block, and then you can see the other blocks coming through it. So once you get past that hang up, it goes really fast. A lot of people, they get hung up on that, and then they try to make their stitches tighter, and then their squares get wonky, and their sides don't line up, and then they get frustrated and they quit. So you just really have to realize that, yes, it looks like things are peeking through because they're supposed to. But yeah, I could probably do a tutorial for it. I'm glad you like it. I was that way. I didn't want to use my good yarn because I was afraid the project was the perfect one for the yarn. And then I realized I was using crap yarn I hate when I had piles of happy yarn. Yeah, see, that's the point I got to. I had started getting like a lot of the nicer yarns, and I didn't want to use because I'm like, oh no, that's for a special project. That's for a special project. But you know what, guys? Any project we make is special. You know, there's no such thing as a mediocre or a stupid project or a not a word but unspecial project. All of them are special because we are using our talents and our craft and our abilities and our expertise to create something that other people can't do. That makes it special in and of itself. Whether we keep it ourselves, we gift it, we sell it, it's special. So there's no sense in like hoarding all this wonderful yarn that we have just because we're waiting for some special project for it to use it for. Let's be real. Use that yarn, buy some more. Special project will present itself. And if special project presents itself and you don't have the yarn you want to use it, it's just an excuse to buy more yarn. Win-win. It was a quarter to quarter. You had no choice. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did you get it? Did you get it fixed though? Were you happy with it at the end? Okay, Marquita. Thanks for stopping. I'll see you later. I'm sure I'll see you on Instagram or somewhere. Lacy, I have to buy some yarn to make a Grafgam blanket. It is super cute. Any suggestions for a good yarn, preferably plant fiber that is on the cost-effective side, not dirt cheap or anything? Amanda, should I tell her or do you want to? Kobu. Cotton and bamboo. Unless you want a heavier yarn, then preferably a plant fiber heavier yarn if you don't want cotton and bamboo. That's provided you don't want cotton and bamboo. Are you okay with cotton and bamboo? Got more comments. Yeah, see, that's what a lot of people get stuck on that. It's supposed to show through. PJ, I chose the yarn based on who it's for. For my grandson, I use Karen cakes so it could be washed and dried. For my son and daughter-in-law, I'm using Scarfy. Makes sense. Yeah, I don't make things. Yeah, I do that too. Like my granddaughter, I used Karen Simply Soft because I knew it could go through the washer and the dryer. Because I don't see a sense in making a sweater for a 6-year-old that you're going to have to hand wash and lay flat to dry. Just no. You like the way the Kobu? It's a good idea. Cool. Yeah, I love Kobu. So it's definitely one of my favorite yarns. Definitely. You're thinking about buying something from Hobie because I want to try theirs out and hadn't even thought about Kobu. See, the only problem, that's the one area where Hobie, solid colors, I mean, I don't know what weight of yarn you wanted to use, but they don't have a whole lot in solid colors. They're definitely a variegated and multicolor yarn company. I mean, they do have, like, Malaga is solid color, but it's acrylic. I can't think of any other. Well, they have a merino wool that's solid colors. You can go on the site and look, but depending on, like, I'm just a fan of Kobu, and yeah, and as PJ's I can't talk. Trubu's good too. I like Trubu too. I like them both. But Lacey, yeah, go on Hobie and see. Like I said, they've got a lot of their yarns are variegated or multicolored, but they have some solids that are plant based. So most of them are merino wool, I think. And they also have the bamboo cotton blend that I showed too. So, excuse me, I get hiccups again. Kobu is cotton and bamboo. Trubu is, oh, what is Trubu? It's bamboo and, PJ, what's the other make of Trubu? I don't know. Oh, wait, here. I've got it. Oh, it's rayon from bamboo. So it's 100% bamboo, basically. Rayon bamboo. It's heavy. I didn't realize how heavy this skein was. But yeah, it's really soft. It's very silky. I think it's also it's a tinsel. I think this is what when Reggie talks about tinsel. I think this is a tinsel. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. Yeah, unicorn charlottes. That's what I was thinking of. I couldn't think of it. So, yeah, it's a wool, right? Amanda, the unicorn charlottes is wool. I think. The Trubu Sparkle is beautiful. I haven't seen the Sparkle. True. Oh, wow. Is it still soft and sparkly? Because if it's soft and sparkly, when we're done here, I'm going to have to go buy some. Because soft and sparkly is my jam. I love soft and sparkly. Let's see. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Your brother promises his friends that I'll make them things. He's 51. He should know better. My daughter's almost 30, and she promises her friends I'll make them things too. So, you tell me that. So no hope, huh? Although it's hysterical. My daughter isn't a real big crochet person, so I don't make a whole lot of crochet things for her past like hats, scarves, and gloves. But she will, for lack of a better way to describe it, pimp me out to make a variety of things. Sweaters, Afghans, cozies, trivet, it doesn't matter. Oh, my mom can make that. Yeah, I'm sure she'll make it. You want to ask me first? You want to ask me if I want to make it? You want to ask me if I know how to make it? Can we start there? Okay, Amanda, thanks for being here. I will see you, I'm sure, soon. Have a good night. Oh, my credit card is screaming at me already. It's already screaming. I'm going to ignore it and buy the stuff anyway. Catherine, I don't know if you heard me say this earlier, but Trubu it's line. Yeah, it's Lion brand. It's Trubu, and it's 100% bamboo cotton. 100% bamboo yarn. Kobu is the mix of cotton and bamboo. Trubu is just straight bamboo, rayon bamboo. It's really soft. And apparently, you can get it in sparkles. So I'm all about the sparkles, so I'm gonna have to go buy some of that. Okay, well, Lacy, if you drooled over the unicorn, I think it's time to hit buy. Yeah, you need to go buy it now. Let's see. Let's see. We have a few more minutes left. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any suggestions of things they want to see me do on the channel? I'm working on the next video for the hook series, so that'll be out probably Friday or Saturday. I'm working on a pattern tutorial for the glove I just showed you. I wanted to get it up on Etsy and Ravelry before I did the tutorial. Got a couple other. I've still got some yarn reviews to do because I've done a couple of hauls, but I haven't filmed them because I don't know. I just haven't filmed them. So I'm probably not going to film the haul itself. I'm probably just going to pull some of the yarn from the hauls and do the review on the yarns instead. And as Lacy has suggested, I think I'm actually going to review a couple of hooks in different sizes other than the 5.5 when I'm doing the yarn review too. So that way you can see, like, because a 5.5 and a Tulle Patimo might be great, but the 4.5 might not work as well with another yarn. You know how hooks can be. Hooks can vary from their size to their makeup to how they react to different yarns. So I'm still waiting for those other hooks to come in. I'm hoping they come in. Do you guys have any other hooks that you wanted me to include by any chance? If you do, let me know, and I'll see if I can't grab a couple of them. Otherwise, I'm going to go with it looks like I'm going to have 12 total because I saw that tracking 2 of them will be here in the next week. So I'll still be in the middle of the series, so I could probably go ahead and include those. It's getting green outside. Green's never good. It's just determined to storm here every Wednesday, apparently. But at least let me get through the chat this week. Let's see. Anything else I need to say? And apparently my chat is still on the 60-second delay, so that's why I'm sitting here. Because apparently I forgot to change that setting. VJ, yeah, it rained last week. I almost didn't get here because it stormed here. The power went out. It came back on and went out again. It took out my modem. It took out, half of the stuff that I would use to chat. So I had to kind of MacGyver a setup so that I could be here for a chat. So I was late getting here, but I was here. So at least there's that. I did get here eventually and had fun last week. And I'm having even more fun this week because you guys showed up, which is cool. So hopefully we'll lose this streak of it raining every Wednesday. And I won't have to keep one eye on the weather while I'm in here chatting with you guys. Because that would be nice. I'd like to not have to worry about the weather every time I'm on to chat. Looks like I'm going to do a purchase of True Boo Sparkle. So I might be showing that off on my channel. And I still don't have a winner for the giveaway. So it looks like unless I hear from somebody at midnight tonight, I'm going to be doing a redraw. So if you didn't win the first time around, you may win the second. So of course that'll be a video I'll have to put out if I have to draw another winner. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because, like I said, it's getting green out. The wind's picking up. And the frightening thing is the thunder stopped, but the lightning has started again. So I may be losing power, maybe heading to my basement. I don't know. I haven't looked at the radar lately. But I am glad you guys came. This has been fun. If you have suggestions for what we could talk about in chat next week, go ahead and shoot me an email, unapologeticallymocha@gmail.com. I'm also on Instagram as unapologeticallymocha. My blog is no more. I don't know what's going on with it. I had to take it down. I'm going to have to basically rebuild a blog. I don't know what's going on with it. But my channel's still alive and well, so that's cool. And I'm going to go and make sure I don't have to run from my basement with all my animals. And I will see you guys, if not before then, this time next week. So thanks for being here. and we will chat again soon. Bye.